All right, folks, good afternoon, and I am your host, Reverend Sylvanus Treewalker of the Order of Standing Oak, and Theofrith Jessup of Raven Temple of CX Wicca, and we're back for the next part of our series, Astrological Witchcraft Part 2. And today we're going to continue our journey around the astrological chart, and today we look at the 4th, 5th, and 6th houses. And the 4th, 5th, and 6th houses in the birth chart are for personal sectors that govern your own personal private foundation in your life, creative impulses, and your day to day lifestyle. And we're going to look at the houses, and the 4th house is the house of home and family. Uh, it deals with roots, ancestry, domestic life, foundation, and your emotional core. Your natural sign and ruler is Cancer in the moon, and I am a Cancer. I was born June 29th, and my mother is a Cancer. She is at the very end of the sign. She was born July 21st. Located at the very bottom of the chart, the Enum Coli, this house represents your inner sanctuary. It dictates your relationships with your family of origin, your connection to your physical home, and private emotional armor you use to retreat when the world gets overwhelming. The 5th house is the house of pleasure. It deals with creativity, romance, hobbies, play, and children. It's Leo and is ruled by the sun. This is the realm of self expression where you take creative risks and seek joy. It governs how you flirt, the types of entertainment and hobbies you are naturally drawn to, and your relationship with children or your own inner child. And the 6th house is dealing with the house of health and service. It deals with wellness, daily routines, work environment, and acts of service. Its natural sign is Virgo and is ruled by Mercury. This house handles the practical, everyday mechanics of life. It rules your habits, your diet, your physical health, and your relationship with colleagues, daily responsibilities, and even pets. So, when we look at the 4th, 5th, and 6th houses, there's a lot to work with here because this is the things that we are working our witchcraft for, things that are going to help us in our life. And what's more important than dealing with our families and our own personal health and work and all these other things? So, this is a very important step to moving forward, in whatever magic that you end up doing. And we're going to, like I said, once we get through the entirety of all 12 houses, we're going to deconstruct and we're going to go through each sign and each of its places, and we're going to see what spells, rituals, divinations, tarot, stonework, meditation, all of that. We're really going to dive in and give it a proper look see into that. One thing that I recommend that you do is online there are places where you can get form fillable astrological charts, meaning the chart form is there and then you can do your own actual natal chart. And it could take a little bit to learn, but there are ways to do it. And I think if you can plot your own chart, um, you'd be surprised by the things that are connected and tied to your life, tied to your existence. And another thing I highly believe that our astrology goes back as far as all of our incarnations. So it would be cool to take and use astrology and what it details in our past life work, past life regressions, seeing what our past lives show, what this life, what the meaning for this life is now and stuff. So it's like this is a very pivotal point. We're going to the first half. We've gone through the first three, and this is the next quarter of that, the fourth, fifth, and sixth house. So we've gone through the first half of the natal chart, which is also 12 months, which shows a year. And we're going to show how the months and everything like that kind of coincide with all of these things and stuff. So it's going to be very, very cool. If you have any questions about what we're talking about here, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Also, I encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe to the show. Pass this off to your friends. Let them know that there is a lot more to witchcraft than just casting a circle. There's things that can be very beneficial. And here pretty soon we're going to finish our series on uh, creating a Wiccan ritual. We've just got one or two more pieces we've got left of that to do, and then we're going to move on to some other things. And so I appreciate everybody for take time, check out the video. And like I say, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. All of our uh, social medias and emails and all that stuff, I will put those in the doobly doo down below. And I just ask that consider supporting the channel, helping us grow to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there. We're just 100 away, and I'd really like to see if we can get it up to 1,000 followers and subscribers by the end of the year, by January 1st. That would be very, very cool. So, having said that and taking the time to give you this video, I just want to say thank you for checking us out. Look forward to our next videos. And this is Ravenswood Tree Walker and Theofrith of Raven Temple saying, blessed be until next time.